Ferroalloys are alloys of iron with other elements. It is very difficult to imagine our everyday life without them, because ferroalloy industry is needed for the production of high-quality steels that are used in engineering, aviation, chemical and other industries. Former Soviet Union took first place in the world for its production. Leaders for the production of ferroalloys are Russia, Ukraine and Kazakhstan. Aksu ferroalloy plant is the largest metallurgical plant in the world, producing more than 1 million tons of chromium, silicious and manganese alloys per year. In the last 5 years, 400 industrial, environmental and social investment projects were implemented, including those that are included in the Fourth Industrial Program. Aksu ferroalloy plant is an industrial giant that is expected to be loaded to its full capacity. Among consumers of this plant are machine builders around the globe, including the US, the EU, the Southeast Asia. The most important thing is that the plant's products are of a very high quality.
Уникальность нашего предприятия заключается в том, что на территории одного предприятия мы производим хромистый, кремнистый и марганцевый.
The unique feature of our company is that we produce silicious chromium and manganese alloys on the territory of the enterprise. In regards to the figures, the annual productivity of our company is more than 1 million tons. At the end of 2014, we produced over 1,300,000 tons. I would like to note that our products are supplied to Australia, the United States, the countries of European Union and Asian countries. Our main large consumers of our products are Japan, China and Korea. More than 90% of the raw materials are supplied by our domestic plants, in particular Don Mining and Processing Plant and ore control of Kaz Manganese.
Поставки наших отечественных поставщиков, в частности, это Донского горнообогатительного комбината и рудоуправления Казмарганец.
It should be noted that the Donskoy Mining and Processing Plant was the first mining company in the CIS to be certified by an integrated management system for compliance with the 3 international standards immediately. Aksu ferroalloy plant deservedly recognized as the largest steel plant of this type in the world. The territory of the plant occupies nearly 700 acres. Here at every metallurgical shop work in all its swing. Furnaces typical for such production are working around the clock in 3 shifts. That's where chromium, silica and manganese ferroalloys are produced. There is a special atmosphere inside this industrial giant, the heat of furnaces and original romance. Perhaps this is due to the attitude of staff towards work. The plant has been modernized, which made the production more energy efficient and gave an opportunity to reduce the waste. This allowed creating and implementing new projects. And there can be lots of them. Imagine, within just the last 5 years, the company has realized about 400 projects.
Хотелось бы отметить, что на нашем предприятии большое внимание уделяется ремонтным.
I would like to note that our company pays great attention to repair and construction works. So as part of the investment program, we annually make an overhaul repair of the 2 or 3 furnaces, which represents a major overhaul. Briefly, it means that the oven is practically rebuilt with new advanced equipment and advanced technology. During all overhaul repairs, all the necessary requirements in the field of environmental protection are taken into account. We also pay attention to the selection of equipment. Our goal is to protect our staff in the best way possible.
Наша цель – максимально обезопасить наш персонал.
Мы находимся в
We are now in the department of preparing raw materials, which is designed for the storage and preparation of the raw materials. Then the raw materials are fed to the smelter. In the shop, there are warehouses that can accommodate a 15-day supply of the raw materials. There are receiving hoppers with overhead cranes, which are designed to load these bunkers.
Все сырье приходит в железнодорожных вагонах.
All raw materials are transported in railway cars. In general, we have somewhere about 22-25 components. If we will consider each of them in particular, for example, chromium or ore, then it will be just a fraction. In order for us to have a smooth operation of furnaces, we need to have quality raw materials. Almost 70% of all raw materials are all resources of Kazakhstan. They are chrome ore, coal, special ekibastus coks, manganese raw materials. All of them are coming from deposits of Kazakhstan.
Залежи Республики Казахстан. Уникальность нашего сырья заключается в том, что оно именно производится на нашей компании, то есть месторасположение его относительно...
The uniqueness of our raw material is that it is produced in our company. Its location is relatively close. That is, delivery will be on time, and we have a chance to influence quality of the raw materials constantly. That is, you don't have to write letters. We all work on the same team. The people that produce, prepare, and bring us the materials are just as interested in getting the end result as we are. That is, we all want to have ferroalloys of a high quality and have a high sales on the global market.
Получение конечного результата, то есть выплавки ферросплавов и уже продажи там на мировом рынке.
At this plant, in addition to all brands of ferrochrome, we are producing ferrosilicon, high silicon, ferrosilica chrome, low phosphorus silicomanganese. According to its production and sales, the company is one of the world's largest producers of ferrochrome. The place where we are now is the place of the birth of the plant. That is on the furnace number 21. You can see a date of January 18, 1968. That was the date of the first production of ferroalloys. Since then, that moment is considered to be the birth date of our company. The melting shop number 2 comprises of 8 furnaces, a 21 RHCs and 2 ovens in the experimental shop, a stove and a small DC furnace of 1.2 megawatt. This oven is focused on production of high-carbon ferrochrome. The technological process looks like this. From the preparation of raw materials department, we receive raw materials, meaning the components are fed separately on the dosing compartment of our shop. After going through dosage, it gets to inclined conveyor, which leads it to furnace hopper. Smelted raw materials are fed into special containers. Through special pipelines, it is charged directly to the stove. Melting process takes place directly in the furnace, and after, we get a ready metal, which is our high-carbon ferrochrome. It is then stored in jars and sent directly to the finished goods warehouse, where there is an additional crushing and processing of our metal.
Выпустили расплав с печи. Шлак горячеватый.
Here we have a released melt from a furnace hot slag. There is a small insufficiency of flux, but in general it is normal. As you can see, the alloy is full, it is pretty satisfactory. I believe that the release of the melt came out well, and so the molten slag is of a good quality. Well, all metal production is finished. Now we're going to cast the metal. Innovation in reducing waste and energy efficiency has already borne fruit. Thus, the unique agglomeration plant, which was launched in 2010, allows processing even the finest ore. The processing plant at Aksu Ferroalloy plant was set up under the program of Accelerated Industrial Development of Kazakhstan. Now, this environmental plant processes things that used to be considered as a waste. In the sintering machine, the leftovers are processed again, and then they are ready for use in smelting furnaces. Not only waste of Aksu plant, but also our Aktobe Ferroalloy plant is used again. They are gas cleaning dust of ferroalloy furnaces, coke waste and gas, which is left after smelting of ferroalloys.
Цех построен с той целью, что, значит, в основном, конечно, надо утилизировать...
The shop was built in order to substantially dispose small raw materials, which is not suitable for smelters. Probably around the world and in our country too, during the extraction of ores, there is 50% of the fine fraction left, which is not suitable for fusion. This means that we pick fine raw materials, we take flux, waste production dust, and all of this gets sintered, and we receive a piece that is used in smelters.
Вот, и получается агломерат. Агломерат – это кусок, который, значит, используется в плавильных цехах.
Sinter plant of Aksu Ferroalloy plant to date is the only production in the world which is involved with both chromium and manganese agglomerates. The works are going on a certain schedule. In the summer, workshop recycles chromium, in the winter, manganese. The fact is that in winter ore and coke waste structure has a certain percentage of humidity, which contributes to its freezing, and therefore it requires additional preparatory operations. Manganese is less capricious, its concentrate is larger than chrome, which increases the productivity of sintering machine, and its processing requires less raw materials.
Уникальность нашего цеха в том, что мы перерабатываем, испекаем, значит, два вида руд.
The uniqueness of our department is that we recycle two types of materials of sintered ore. From chromium ore, we get chromium agglomerate, and from manganese concentrate, we obtain manganese agglomerate. We obtain, in general, about 350 tons of productivity per year, and 80,000 tons of manganese agglomerate, and 270,000 tons of chrome. This is the first unique feature of our shop. The shop, in addition to recycling materials, recycles ferroalloy gas. With ferroalloy gas, we produce different agglomerates.
Мы еще утилизируем ферросплавный газ. Горн агломашина работает на ферросплавном газе, значит, на своем газе. То есть мы и производим агломерат при помощи его, и утилизируем.
In the field of environmental protection, main objective of the Kazakhstan enterprise is the creation of environmentally friendly production. Over the past 5 years, dynamics of investments in environmental protection enterprises remarkably increased. Annually, it receives about 3 billion tenge of investments.
Если говорить о проектах будущего, то на сегодняшний день на нашем предприятии реализуются два очень больших и
If we talk about the projects of the future, as for today, there are two very large and ambitious projects in our company. The first project is a renovation of the 6th smelter, and the second is the expansion of shop number 4, with the development of new products, the production of low-carbon ferrochrome. If we talk about the renovation of the shop number 6, it includes a complete reconstruction of furnaces and gas cleaning equipment. It should be noted that during the reconstruction, we strive for a fundamentally new design of the furnace. If our stoves used to be open, now these stoves will be leak-tight and air-proof. That first of all will enable the most important thing is the protection of workers, reduce the burden on the environment, and of course it will feasibly improve our performance. So as part of the implementation of this project, we expect a 30% increase in productivity of smelter shop number 6. Kazakhstani ferroalloys are very popular. Export of Kazakhstani ferroalloys is growing. The supply is dominated by chromite alloys over 92%. Characteristically, Kazakhstan has the most impact on the market of chrome ferroalloys. The country's share in the world trade is greater than 1/3 of the total global share.